Oh, I did a good one right before and it didn't record. Oh, man. Let's see if I can hit the good one now. No, no. Man, I swear, I thought the camera was rolling. I got a good, that wasn't bad. And then I realized it wasn't rolling. Oh, wouldn't you know it? All right, hello. Everybody getting busy up in the hizzy. How you doing? My name is Tom. I am the UFO Experiencer Coach with Maher Coaching and Maher CPCC. I want to thank you for watching my video. I want you to click the subscribe button to subscribe to my channel. I want you to click the notification bell to get notified every time I post a video. And like this video, comment on this video, share this video, share my video. I know you've heard this from me before. I know you've heard it from me before. But I'm gonna try to make this a shorter video. But I'm already over a minute. Man, my chest is clearing up. I'll talk about that in a few seconds too. I'm already over a minute. I thought I was gonna make it a shorter video. So apparently not so. Well, who knows? There's still time. So there's three things I want to cover. Two like kind of quick updates, and then one thing that I read about today I thought was really interesting. So one update, I think I said on a previous video that the UFO Mutual UFO Network, our database had been hacked. It was down. We now have access to our database again. We can get back into our database. So things are going to be back to quote unquote normal, but we can get back into the database. I haven't actually checked to see if I can get back into the database. I should be able to, but I haven't checked that yet. But it's very optimistic that we can get back to the database. That's one. Number two is I think I mentioned on a recent video that I've been doing some running lately. So I ran on Monday, ran on Wednesday. My Wednesday running was about the same as my Monday running. I didn't push too much further than that. And I went and ran again today. But I had some significant improvements from Wednesday to today. So much better. I'm really happy with that. And it's when I all that exercise, I am kind of clearing up my lungs. It's like some congestion in there, but all that exercise and cardio is kind of like bringing it all up. So that's why the kind of cough is going on there too. So, all right. So I'm really glad about that. A little bit improvement on the running. It's always nice to see when you're working on something and you can see the improvement. It keeps me going. I don't know about you, but it keeps me going. So I'm working on something. I can't tell the difference. That's very discouraging. But that's why it's so important to track your results. Track your results so you can see if you're improving or not. And if you're not improving, you got to make some adjustments. So now the big topic that I thought was really interesting today, because I've shared with you before that I do have an acquired brain injury. I have a brain. Don't you say it. Don't say it. Oh, you said it. You can tell I've got a brain. You had to say it. You can tell I have a brain injury. You know that hurts me inside, don't you? I feel bad when you do that. No, I know. So okay. Laughing harder than I expected. So okay, so I have an acquired brain injury, and I just happen to be, so I'm always interested in the brain and brain injuries and what's going on with the brain and stuff like that, because it's kind of a personal, relevant topic to me. And I was reading something in a book today, and it said, well, because I've heard many times that people, they make decisions and they buy on emotion. They think they do it rationally and logically, and they get all the reasons in that, and they think they buy because it's the best choice, and they still really buy on emotion. What I read today was they have found that people who have damage or injuries to the emotional processing centers of their brains, so damaging to the emotional processing centers of their brains, they can't make decisions. They can think about it rationally and logically and decide it intellectually, but when it comes to making a decision, they can't do it, or they have a lot of trouble doing it because the emotional center's not working. So it does really add some scientific basis for what I've been hearing, is that we all buy based on emotion. Even though we think we're smart, we think it makes sense, it's the best choice. We've done all the checkings, done all the statistics, looked it up. Everything seems right. It's the best thing for us because logically we figured it out. It's still the emotion. It's still the emotion that people buy on. They buy on the emotion. So those people who had damage to the emotional processing centers of the brain just couldn't make decisions. And like I said, they could describe it intellectually, logically, make sense out of it, talk all about it, but they couldn't make the decision, which I thought that was really interesting. They just couldn't make the decision, because I've felt that way sometimes where I can't make a decision either. But it was really interesting to hear that there's some scientific basis for everyone buys on emotion. So it is, we buy on emotion. And now there's some science, and there may have been science to back it up before too, but I just thought that was a really interesting piece where people who had injuries to that part of the brain just were not able to even like form opinions. They said they couldn't make decisions or form opinions. So wow, couldn't even form an opinion. So it's all emotional, which was really interesting. So as much as we want to deny our emotions, they're needed if we want to function. We need them. We need them to make our decisions and form opinions. So that I thought was really interesting. It's on my 5.5 minutes now, but I can still wrap it up anyway. So that I thought was really interesting. Hope you thought it was interesting too. Like this video. I mean, really, if you like that tidbit, like the video, or put a comment in the comment section. Tell me what you thought about that, or share it. Let people know about it, because I was going to say you probably know more brain damaged people with brain injuries than you realized. But you might not. It's because brain injuries are one of those kind of weird things where it's not as obvious. You break a leg, it's obvious. You get a disfiguring scar, it's obvious. There's some injuries and things that are very obvious that people wear and that just they are, you can see it. Brain injuries, it can be very invisible. And some, I mean, I've been with some groups of brain injured people, and you can really tell because they're really, really, really struggling, and it is a big challenge, really tough for them. Others are able to manage it better. I think I can manage it pretty well, but there's still sometimes in some places, in some situations where I really struggle with it. So now here I'm over 6.5 minutes. But anyways, so yeah, share it with someone who might be, if you know someone who has a brain injury, share it with them. They might find it interesting too. So I'm going to wrap it up. Tomorrow's a big weekend. I got my UFO meeting tomorrow. I got Mother's Day on Sunday. So hopefully I can do some videos, but it's tough to say. I'll try to. And if I don't do a video, I'm still thinking of you. I'm still thinking of you. So anyways, all right, I'm going to wrap it up now. So anyways, hope you enjoyed this video. Share where applicable. Until next time, take good care of yourselves. Take good care of each other. Check those bank balances every single day, and I will see you next time, everybody. I am out of here. Bye-bye.